Hey y'all, I know, y'all may have not or have wondering where I've been, and I haven't missed too many days, but you just sometimes get in that spate of kind of, I don't want to call it a rut because it's not a rut, but you just have the I don't want us, and sometimes that includes filming, and I hate to be like that, you know. I like to interact. I don't want to call it interact. Where, I don't know. I don't have the words. Like sit in front of your phone and do a video. Yeah, that's the way I am right now. I'm just like, whatever. So, if you are a gamer, you saw the big unveiling of one of my favorite gamers to watch. They made their own game. And if you're a gamer, you'll know exactly when I say Grand Pooh Bear made his own game. Well, okay, his team. He didn't do it by himself. And it is cute. It is super cute. If you know anything about Only Up, it's kind of like that, but with a cat. And you say, but it has checkpoints, and you save with cat beds. It's the cutest thing ever. It is so dang cute. So, yes. Oh, I've been watching that today. Barbara's King is playing it right now. So, anyway, I was like, oh, and this morning, okay, I'm only going to say a few more things because I know some of y'all are not gamers and you're like, click. Don't click yet. I got more stuff coming. Oh, crap. Ukulele. No. Okay, I'll have to think on that one because I know the game I'm trying to tell you. But a game came back out many moons ago. And it was super hard not to play, but the camera angles and everything was just really bad. And they just released a brand new version of that game, not remastered, a whole new breed, different thing. I really want that game. But the problem is, my computer just can't hang with the big dogs of these games nowadays. So I'm probably going to use, I think it's called GeForce Now. I think it's called that, but I'm not sure. I think so. But it's, anyway. Oh, and somebody finally confessed to these. I'll give you one guess. Anne kind of forgot it that she did that. And then she sent me an email saying, oh, I did it. What are we going to do with her? So I love these. And I'm excited to hand them out. I'm excited. So, I've been working on a request for I don't want to say the D word because I don't want any lawyers coming after me, but it's a mouse themed blanket. You know, the mouse that has a girlfriend that's another mouse. Yeah. In the land of just random happy people at overpriced prices, right? So here's what I've got so far. Now, this pattern is from Krista at the Secret Yarnery. What she is showing is how to do this block. Now, I didn't want to do a whole blanket full of those blocks. I'm sorry, I don't have that kind of patience. So I applied my quilting knowledge and decided to make my own thing going. I got my handy dandy graph paper and decided, okay, what's the easier way to get out of this? And all I did, and I don't have it standing in front of me, I'm just going to show you type deal. I just go down to the Walmarts and get it. This stuff is in spiral bound most of the time, and I just took it out of the spiral, and I have it in a notebook. This is how I do my quilting stuff, is just random. I plot out different things because for me, I'm a visual person. I need to see. Let me put you down a little bit so I'm not struggle busting so hard. I need to see what's going on, and I need it to plot out a little more better than normal. So for me, I need to have that graph paper. And I don't do 1 by 1 boxes. I do like 1 block or whatever is 4 little blocks. So that way it'd be easier to figure out. Now, is it I don't do the inches thing like, oh, this block is 1 inch. No. I take the total. Like, this is 6 inches, I think. I don't know. But this is a total of 6 inches. So I'll do 6 inches, 6 inches, 6, 6. So if you want to do something similar to mine, there's no way you can though, but well, you can, kind of. The reason I say that is I do a different hook. I'm using different yarn. For my solids, I'm doing a 5-row granny with a border. This doesn't have its border yet, but it'll have the white border. So it fits pretty much the same. And then I'm just doing a slip stitch join. Now let me say something. If you get the wild idea to do a slip stitch join, I will say this, it took me a long time to learn to lighten that up. And what I mean by that is, if you go in there and slip stitch hard, you're going to have a curved, messed up piece. If you're going to use the slip stitch join, you've got to have a very light hand with that. I mean, you almost got to kind of hold no tension on that yarn. That's the way it is in my case. I thought I was a very even crocheter, tension crocheter. But I'm learning I might be a little more tighter than normal. And that's probably why I'm able to use a 6mm to a 7mm crochet hook with worsted weight yarn. So, yeah. Alright, so the other thing I want to show you, and then I'm going back to my Twitch. If you're not watching gaming on Twitch, you're missing out. I decided to start using these to make a rug. Here's some here. They're just, do y'all remember back in the day when y'all would do pot holders? And with these loops? Well, I found, these are not your normal loops. The pot holder loops are those really bad silky polyester loops, I would think. Whatever they're called. I don't know. They're going to burn up whatever they were using back in the day. I do like them for the colors, though. It's neons, and I love that. So, I didn't like that. I was like, that's going to burn up. So, I went on a searching mission to find them in cotton, and I did. So, I was making pot holders with cotton ones. And then I just kind of like, okay, there's only so many pot holders you can make before and they're stacking up. I didn't know what to do with them. So I put this stuff away, decided, nah, I don't know what else to do right now. So I had this bag, I had half a bag and this full one. And I decided, what am I going to do with this, right? And I saw a YouTube video, and I can't find it now. But where it looks like she's rainbow looming on her fingers. But I think she twisted it. I can't remember how to start. And, okay, this. And then she twisted it to make it like an X in the middle type thing. I don't remember. And then you just put on and then loop it over and loop it over, right? Something like that. I don't know. I don't remember how she started it. And now I'm going to be screwed because I don't remember. But if you remember me talking about it in the last video or something, I was like, there's no way that I can keep using my hand. So I've transferred it to a loom. But the point of the thing was she weaved these loops together and then started making a rug with the rope she made. And I was like, I'm on it. I am on this. Because that would be perfect for me. I love making vintage rugs or rugs that look vintagey. So I've got a loop mess going on here. Some spots it's thick and some spots it's a little thinner. I don't care. I found this bucket at the Dollar Tree and I've got a whole mess of rope. So, and what you'll see down here is this is what you're doing, is you keep going like this around and sewing it as you go. That's the way I'm going to do it. And it'll make a rug. Now, I wasn't sure if I'm going to use cotton thread, which would hold up very well. Or do I want to use crochet thread, which holds up again, makes all the doilies that grandmas have passed around from generation to generation to even more generations, and they've held up. So I'm not sure, because I would think you would want to put this in the washer eventually, because it's going to get nasty, isn't it? It's a rug. I mean, if you put it in the kitchen, it's going to get gross. If you put it in the middle of your living room, it may get gross. I don't know. In our house, we take our shoes off at the door because I don't want to track whatever I've stepped in throughout the day into my house. Mind you, we have mostly hardwood floors, but except for the bedrooms have carpet. But it's like, don't want to track that in. Because when I was working at the nursing homes, I was like, I'm not tracking that into my house. I would strip button naked at the door, put on, with my shoes. So, but I got to looking, and I was like, surely there's got to be a place that sells the cotton loops that are just not ho-hum kind of colors. Don't get me wrong. This works fine for what I'm doing, right? But I really love color. Not everybody is going to want a rug that has color. And am I doing this for profit? No. But I would like to maybe sell one every now and then, or add it to my stuff I donate for auctions for other people to raise money or whatever. I don't know. But y'all, there was a couple of places. They sell them. It's called party packs. It's expensive. It's expensive. And it's under 100, but it's still expensive. But they have so many colors. Ugh. And I found on the website, because this is from Wool Novelty Company, they sell these loops in a bulk box. I want to say 5 or 10 pounds. I was like, oh, that could be interesting. And it wasn't a bad price. I just want to figure out how to introduce color into this. I mean, granted, this has color in it, right? But I want I want to do loops with bright colors, really vibrant, bright colors. Or themed rugs where it's all, I don't know, purples. Because I saw one of the colors that they had to choose from was dark purple. Gorgeous. My Meemaw's bedroom is dark purple and white. She has the most luscious, beautiful white couch, right, in her bedroom. Yes, there's a couch in that bedroom. Meemaw's got a bedroom the size of a living room, if not bigger. And her colors are purple and white. I mean, how cool would that be to do a rug for my Meemaw in purple and white? But on the other hand, I don't want anything to trip her. Because last time she fell against the couch, trying to go potty in the middle of the night, she broke her arm. So, yeah. I don't want to trip her. But, man, that would be so pretty. Or a red, white, and blue one. Or you don't even have to do a rug size. What if I were to do just the same rope idea? Where's my start? I'm going to have this in knots if I keep this up. I truly am. Oh well. But coil itself on and make trivets, you know, where, because with it being cotton, it can easily hold the heat. And with it being thick, it's not going to burn up your table. That's why I'm kind of thinking I need to do this stuff with this. Because if you do put hot something on it, it's not going to burn up. This is just cotton crochet. Because that rug, what I have in the basket, and this is the only thing I have left. So, I don't think I'm going to get a full-size floor rug. So I may just call it a table topper. Or a bathroom rug, or I don't know. We'll see how far it goes. I don't know. But it's so enjoyable. It is so relaxing and mindless. I'm not going to show you a tutorial because she shows it how to do it on there. But I can't find the video. I don't know. But it looks like rainbow loom weaving. You just put on this peg, go around the front, and this peg, and then up and over. Tell me that doesn't look like the rainbow loom. It's basically that. But I think she made the video before a rainbow loom was a thing, because this video was old and everything. So I got that idea because I love rag rugs. They've always been in the farmhouse. They were just staples as I was growing up. But doing sheets, sourcing sheets was it was just crazy. So, and tearing up the sheets is just, it's too much. I ain't got time for that. And this is going to take a long time, but I just had that thought that if I could, because I think the ones I've seen that I absolutely love is when my Mimi went to Haiti and they were trivets. Do you remember those? But I think what they were was done around macrame cord, maybe? I don't know. I see it in my head, but I was too young to remember exactly how it was done. But anyway, so that's a great idea. Man, I'm a genius. It wouldn't be so hard on my hands if I did it that way. And make maybe just big table toppers and then little ones. I don't know how I would go about making squares. But I think the circle ones would be a better choice anyway. You could even do them for your patio furniture. Y'all, I may have unlocked a new level on this. I may have just unlocked a new level. Oh my gosh. I need to start sewing this together to see where I'm at. Because if it's big enough for a table topper or trivet or something. Because I don't know where y'all live, but in Texas, we cook out of stock pots. We cook big old honking meals. And even though it's just two of us here in this house, I still cook so much food. I've learned to scale it back, but a lot of times everybody I know just cooks massive. You just never know if somebody's going to need a hot meal. You see it on the Abilene Helping People page all the time. People like, hey, we're hungry. Anybody got some food? Anybody got extra food? And if I have extra food, yeah. You know, God's blessed us with food. I'm going to spread it. You know, we are okay with buying tamales out of a trunk. And we have recently. And it was so good. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. The ones that he picked up for us the other day out of somebody's trunk at a truck stop. And the first thing I say is, if it's a skinny Mexican, I don't want their tamales. Because the joke here is, if it's a skinny cook, don't eat the food. Don't eat the food. But she was, I call it old Mexico person, because she didn't speak English and she was very elderly. But those are my favorite, absolute favorite gems of people. But he came home with a dozen pork tamales. Oh my gosh, fat girl happy right here. Oh, such a blessing. So, anyway, let me work on this idea, and then I could package it up really cute and put in a little card. Yes, I'm so excited for this idea. Oh, and holidays are coming up. Oh, what if I could get some red and white loops? But honestly, that would be such a restricted market right there. I've got to figure out how to. Oh, that place had so many. The party packs come with like sections of colors of loops. And I love that idea. So I may cruise eBay too to find the cotton loops. I may do that too. Nylon was what I'm thinking of. The original potholder looms had nylon. I'm like, that's going to burn up. You're going to burn your table. So anyway, y'all take care. I have got to get back to my doings. And it's weird how this no longer has the blue filter in it, but it sucks at the same time. I'm not a fan of these lenses. I love the frames, but these lenses, I love you guys. Take care. God bless, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye, y'all.